Since the childhood, you have been taught of never giving up, or giving up is not a good thing. So, is it really, really true? Well, I don't think so. It's completely true. But yeah, somehow it is. I'll explain you how, but before that, we need to find the difference between negative attitude and giving up. There is a whole lot difference between both of them. So let's take an example. Imagine you need to make a hole in a wall, and you take a nail and a hammer and you start hammering. But you hammer it for 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 1 day, 10 days, 1 month, but you are not able to make a hole. So at this stage, this is a very small example, but at this stage, what will you do? Well, you will give up. Eventually, you will. You need to give up because if there is no other thing that you can do, you are not able to do it. Then there can be only two options: either you find an alternative for that, or just give up. Just give up. So now, is it a negative thing? I don't think so, because you are giving up because you are not able to do it. So it can be used as a positive impact in your life. Isn't it positive now? You gave up, but what's the reason behind your giving up? That matters a lot. Why are you giving up? So just ask yourself questions. I told you about this questioning in the last video as well. You can check it out in the description below. So when you question yourself, firstly you question why are you doing this job. Then you question, if you can't do it, why can't I do it? Then if uh, when then you question, why am I giving up? So these are the questions you can ask yourself on daily basis. If anything is not happening, or even if it is, then also it's a really good practice to do that. So now let's find the difference between negative attitude and never giving up. So with what is negative attitude? Well, it could be like, I can't do it. That's rubbish. I can't do it, or it's impossible. So these are the negative words you can say. And when you give up, eventually you will think of these words. Eventually you will. But the reason behind giving up depends a lot. That can change, that can make that negative attitude into positive if that there is a good well reason for that giving up. It's that simple. You somehow in your life, you once need to give up as well. You can't just stick to one thing for your whole life and depending on it, and it's not even happening. Now at this stage, you will have two options. Now why can't I make a hole in the wall? Well, there could be many reasons for it. For example, we say metal in the wall, or metal in behind the wall, sorry, metal behind the wall, or maybe the hammer is not good, or the nail is not good, or many other reasons. So either you can find an alternative. For example, change the hammer, change the nail, or just use a drilling machine, man, or find another wall. That can also be it, because if metal is behind your wall, then it's stopping you. Then you can just find another wall. So these are the alternatives you can take if you really want to chase that dream. It completely depends on you how eager you are to chase that dream. If you are eager enough that no, I want to do it, I want to, then you will of course find alternatives. Everyone will, if they are eager to do it. But if you are slightly eager, or not much eager, or it doesn't much impact your life, then you can just give up. Or your heart will only say you to give up. I won't say you. You just need to ask yourself questions. Just ask yourself question why. You will get the answer from here. From here you will get the answer. But you need to firstly ask good questions from yourself, not bad. Just ask questions like, why can't I do it, why can't I this. So you have many questions to ask yourself, right? Every day you can ask for every task, so that you can make prioritize yourself as well. Questioning yourself is a very good practice. So question yourself, and you'll eventually get the answer, not today, tomorrow, but you will. And well, of course, then if you give up, there are some negative impacts that can happen. For example, that the thing you wanted to chase, you are not chasing that anymore, you are not into it anymore. But of course that will also make a positive impact. But the amount of positivity or negative impact depends on this, your mindset. If you think it like, after giving up, no, I shouldn't have given up, that was very important for me, then it is negative for you, because you are thinking after giving up as well that you want it, you wanted it, you were eager for it, but at that time you gave up. So it all depends here. You firstly need to think, well, there could be small decisions as well as large decisions in your life. Now you need to prioritize that and think of what's really really important for you, and make good decisions in it. Ask yourself why again. So at this stage I would say that the decisions which are very very important for you, should think of it twice, because that can impact in your life, that can change your life, fully change your life. Just one decision can take you from here to here. So why not just think twice if you want to take a right turn or a left turn, right? They both will take you to another destination. They are just opposite to each other, right turn and left turn. So just think it twice. So now let's come to the part, never giving up. So when would you never give up, or when would you not give up? That is a very very big question, because if you got to know that when you shouldn't give up, then you would eventually know when you should give up. So you can give up at times like, when you are having failures again. Like, failure is a good thing. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's a very good thing to happen in your life. But there is a limit to everything. There is a limit. If you are failing again, now you have nothing to invest on in a business and you are failing again, then eventually you have to give up. You have to settle your life as well. So you can give up and find another way. But if you really are eager, then you will find an alternative by yourself. But seeing the situation, the circumstances, that is a very very important thing. You need to see the circumstances, how odds are with you or against you. So one point is seeing the circumstances. Well, the other point could be finding an alternative. So if you found a pretty good alternative for that thing only, that will not change that, will change that slightly, then you can go for it, of course, because you wanted that dream. Then only you find the alternative. That's clear. If you wanted it, then only you found the alternative, otherwise you wouldn't have. And if you found it, then you can go for it. And if you think that it's a good thing, then you can go for it. But I wouldn't say you that it would completely pay off well, because sometimes the alternatives could make a good difference. But of course now it's up to you. It's completely up to you. If you think that's a correct decision, then it is. There could be a millions of outcomes for it. So it's all up to you, how you react on that decision, how your mindset is, how you think of it, how you question it. Everything is on you. But you need to get onto that way first. You need to start first. So start, and then think about giving or not giving up. Many people just go on, okay, you didn't even start, I didn't even start the business, I didn't even like go for it. And I just said that, no, I can't do it, I can't do it. If you really are eager, then why not just try, man? Just try it and do your best. Do your best. It will happen, it will eventually happen. But don't be afraid of failure. Never be afraid of failure. You can fail one time, two time, three time, but fourth time you will pass. And if you didn't, there are many other options as well. You will find opportunities. You will find alternatives for everything. So there's nothing to be afraid of in life. I told you in the last video about the comfort zone. So you can do that. That's also very good practice. You can watch that video, and that's a very very good practice. Questioning why and comfort zone, both of them are very good practices, because eventually after you exceed your comfort zone, then you will have nothing to fear about. And then that will help you out a lot, because you wouldn't be like you wouldn't have a low confidence on anything, because you aren't afraid of anything, man. You can just go out, okay, I'm not afraid of anything. It's just me and me. It's just me versus me. There's nothing I'm afraid of. So eventually you will pass, because you haven't got any fear. So with this said, guys, we'll be ending the video. Hope you like the video, and just guys comment me down below some new interesting topics that I can make video of, the topics you want help from, and I'll be surely making the videos of that topics as well. And let's see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.